Still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today, we have a more focused video. We're going to be focusing on DeFi yield farming. Okay, one of the things I'm doing in 2022 is stepping foot into the more hardcore DeFi, you know, the hardcore DeFi space of like farming, yield farming, liquidity pools, all of this. I really want to step hard into that. So I have begun learning, and I'm starting with DAO. Now, a couple disclaimers. I know this might not be the best farm in the freaking world, okay? And I know the risks, and we're going to talk about the risks as well. But just for anyone who's more experienced in the hardcore DeFi stuff than me, actually drop your comments below and put the best farms, right, that you are using. Because I just thought that I was buying DAO anyways. You guys saw that in my Telegram. I stacked a pretty gigantic bag of DAO. So here we go. So how do we actually farm this? How am I making $27 a day with this farm? Literally $27 a day for doing nothing but providing liquidity, which just means I come on my farm every day, I click harvest, and I harvest $27. It's literally that simple. So, but there is a couple risks, and we'll talk about that. First thing you need to do is you need to acquire some DAO token. You need to acquire DAO token. So how do we check what exchange any coin is on? Well, we find the coin on CoinMarketCap, we click on market, and boom, you're presented with the list, the official list of all of the freaking coins, or all of the exchanges that this coin is on. This goes for any coin. Let's say you want DAO for some reason. Oh, never mind. So let's say you want Shiba. You don't know where to buy Shiba Phantom. Here we go. Well, go find it here and click market. You can see we only have Spirit Swap and Spooky Swap for that one, which are both in the Phantom ecosystem. Of course, that was Shiba Phantom. But for DAO, we have the trash options. Gate.io, I do not recommend Gate.io. I used Uniswap. Okay, I used Uniswap. You can get it on Gate.io, but I just wish you luck on there because it's a terrible exchange. But we're gonna do it on we're gonna do it on Uniswap here. So the first thing you'll need to do is wrap your Ether. So if you need to acquire Ethereum somewhere. Acquire Ethereum somewhere. You should already have a hookup for this, right? Coinbase, Voyager, wherever you put your fiat money in from your credit card or your bank account to crypto. Where is that location? Okay. For me, that's on Binance and Coinbase. That's they call it an on-ramp, where your fiat is going on a ramp into the crypto ecosystem, right? So I can buy Ethereum with my credit card. So you buy Ethereum, install Metamask. I also have a beginner playlist that has some helpful stuff that will prepare you for this video. This is a kind of a more advanced video. So how to add Binance Smart Chain to Metamask. This will help you. PancakeSwap beginner tutorial. These are all prerequisites. You should know how to do this stuff. So you need Metamask, right? Get yourself the Metamask Chrome extension right here. Right, you should have, oh, you can't see it on mine, but Metamask. Now you want to get your Ether. So currently I have one Ether in here, and you want to wrap that into WETH. So you're going to be paying a fee here. So there's a couple fees involved with this. If you go through Gate.io, you won't have as much fees. That's because you'll be able to buy with USDT. You can see this is a trading pair. This means that you have to trade USDT for METI, right? This on Uniswap, we have to trade wrapped Ether, WETH, for METI. First thing you want to do, boom, wrap your Ether. Okay, let's just see what the fee would be for this. Let's see. So we're looking at a $10 fee. Not bad, actually, at all. So we wrap our Ether, then we're going to end up with WETH, okay? Now, what we want to do is type in Métis right here, and it will come up here and it'll say import. If it doesn't say that, what you're going to want to do is go to the CoinMarketCap, grab the contract address right here. Right here, click the copy button, and you're going to want to paste that right there, and you'll be able to add Métis. Okay? So now you want to trade your wrapped Ether. So right now I have 0 wrapped Ether. But if you had some, it would let you trade it. You're going to pay another fee right there. But then you're going to end up with Métis. Okay? Now you have Métis, but it's on the Ethereum chain. So what we need to do is bridge it over. So you're getting into real hardcore DeFi stuff here. What you're going to want to do is Métis has their own bridge for this. We go to Métis bridge, right? Bridge.métis. All the links will be in the description for stuff I'm using. Connect your wallet, right? Make sure you're on mainnet here. And you're going to have some Métis after you buy it on Uniswap. You swap your wrapped Ether for Métis. Come over to the bridge, right? Click max, right? And what this is doing is basically it's bridging your Métis token from Ethereum mainnet to Andromeda, which is a cool name because, you know, we know what Andromeda is. It's this crazy galaxy that's pretty close to us, I believe. Yeah, 2.5 million light years away. So Andromeda is the Métis mainnet. That's the name of it. So what we need to do is bridge our tokens over. By the way, everything in this video is going to be explained in my terms. I don't care about your terms. This is Mason explaining stuff. We're going to bridge the tokens over, okay? So you want to click max. It's going to load your stuff. You're going to have to approve it, and there's going to be one more gas fee right there. But the gas fees get so much better once you're on the Métis network. So all you got to do is get on that Métis network and you'll be fine. So if we just want to get off of Ethereum's mainnet. So you can see I have 0.20 Métis on Andromeda. And this will also ask you when you load up your Metamask here, you're going to have all these options of different chains. So you can see I have Chronos, Métis, Andromeda, Harmony, you know, Fuse, Moonriver, Phantom is there, Polygon, Smart Chain. You're going to have all of those, and basically it's going to ask you to add Andromeda. Just click approve, right? You're going to get Andromeda. Now you're on the Andromeda network here, okay? One of the mind-blowing things about MetaMask is you can have all of these chains on one wallet. So MetaMask is able to do all these chains. So as you can see, now I'm in my Andromeda right here. I have 6.017 net, which we're going to talk about, and then 0.20 Métis. So once it's bridged, you're good, right? Now you're off the Ethereum mainnet. Now we want to head over to NetSwap. Okay, so you have bridged Métis token, and you're on the Andromeda mainnet. Now, what is NetSwap? This is swap, earn, and build on the decentralized crypto platform based on Métis Layer 2. Okay, so this is some DeFi on Métis. So one thing you got to know as well is every single chain has the same stuff going on, right? And we can use DeFi Llama, DeFiLlama.com, and you can click chains here, and you can actually see all of the chains have the same type of thing going on. They all have DeFi being performed on them, you know? So Ethereum's the biggest, Binance Smart Chain, Terra, Polygon, they all have this DeFi happening on their chains. That's why I'm waiting for HBAR DeFi. I'm waiting for XRP DeFi because those will be massive and they're coming. So let's get into it. Launch app, right? Boom. Launch app. Now we have a swap, which is basically the same as Uniswap. We have a pool option, farm option, stake option, charts option. Okay, we care about swapping. We care about the swap. So what you're gonna want to do is now your Métis is gonna show up here. If your Métis balance is not showing up right here, right? See how we have 0.20? If it's not showing up there, if it still shows 0, but you have Métis token in your MetaMask, that means you haven't bridged it yet. You need to bridge it. So what we can do is put the max, right? Or I would put half of it here. So you want to put half. So if you have 10 Métis, you're going to put 5 there. And you want to basically swap some of your Métis for net token. Because what happens with liquidity providing is you need to provide equal amounts for both sides, right? So you need some net token, because the pool that we're going to be using, if we want to go to the farms, right? So here's the farms. Let's explain the farms first. We have the pools. There's all different pools. There's a bunch of them, right? We have TVL, which means total value locked. So this pool that I'm using, this is the pool I'm in. It has $15 million locked in it, right? That's the total value locked. We have the rewards, 16,073 net per day. That's what it's paying out. The APR, okay? As you can see, the APR is changing. This is at 377% APR. So basically, if we click on this, right, you can see I have $4,549 staked here, right? So I have 59 with a bunch of decimals. Oh my goodness. LP tokens, NLP tokens. So what you're going to do, we're going to show you, and I could harvest this right now. See, $3.98 already. So I'll wake up tomorrow. This will be at 40 bucks. And I'll click harvest, and I'll get $40. That's how crazy this is. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done getting into it. So, pool. What you want to do is come over to the farm. I recommend going with the one with the most TVL. Now, let's go over a couple risks before we get into actually, because you're really close to doing this now. So the risks are impermanent loss. Impermanent loss is sort of hard to explain. Basically, it is like, if you were to just hold Métis token, right, and not provide it liquidity, not stake it, how good would that token perform versus you having it staked? You know, so if you stake the token and the token goes up, or sorry, if it goes down or up, you have some impermanent loss there. And it's called impermanent because it's not permanent, because that token can go back. So you're basically missing out on gains is what it is. And then you also have the risk of these farms disappearing. Apparently in DeFi, farms move pretty fast. So you might wake up one day and these farms are gone, or these farms are, you know, the APR is way lower or something like that. There's risk here. There's always risk here. But you can see some of the other farms have higher APRs, but you would need different tokens. So for this one, we're doing net and Métis. So we've already acquired Métis and net. You should have swapped right here. Okay, swap it, and then in your MetaMask on Andromeda, you will see right here. And if you don't see your net, you can go here, type in net swap right there. Okay, it doesn't have it. So it should ask you if you want to add it to your MetaMask. Okay, go over here, farm, click this, and you want to click get. You need LP tokens. So you want to get this, click get. And you can do this on any. Get that. Boom. Now it's going to create a pair for you, which is net slash Métis, as you can see right there. So you need some liquidity pool tokens for this. LP stands for liquidity pool tokens. Okay. We have damn. We have so you want to put in your Métis and see the max amount you can put in, right? Because you need an equal amount on both of these. So right now I clicked max on mine. I only have 0.20, which is not that much at all. You should have at least $1,000 when you're doing this, or you could have less if you wanted to, but the returns will just be smaller. So 0.20, we click max, and it's matching that with net. So I can click supply right here. If I click it, right, you will receive this many net slash Métis pool tokens. You're depositing this much net and you're depositing that much Métis. There's the rates, and then you confirm supply and you will end up with LP tokens. Now you head over to the farm and you'll see the balance right here will have something. You'll have some LP tokens. Just click max, stake, approve, you're done. That's it. And this process gets way easier. Like, I just added to this stake because I want to see how much I can actually bring in off this. And then this is actually paying out. So far, I've only had this staked for like 2 days. So far it's paying out right here. I got 6 net. So if I go over to the swap, you're going to be able to go to your net. Boom. I can swap this for basically anything here. I'll probably just swap it for more Métis, right? More Métis, swap. Let's see the fee. Is that going to ask me? Yeah, it is. Okay. So the fee would be 0.02. Tiny fees. Very tiny fees to swap that. So don't worry about gas fees. The only thing is the gas fees getting from Ethereum to Andromeda. Sounds like we're traveling financial galaxies here. So that is how you do it, though. And this works for anything. Like, there's pools here, right? There's pools on Uniswap. This is how DeFi farming works. You need these LP tokens. You stake it. Boom. And then you come on and harvest it every day. Simple. Sort of simple. Now, I hope you tracked with that. But that is the longer, in-depth explanation. There's going to be a lot of things that you have to approve. You know, watch out for the gas fees. Watch out for you're approving the right things. Make sure you're using the right websites. Understand the risk. These farms could disappear. The APY could go down. It fluctuates, right? This is not something you're going to be staking for years and years in. So there is risks here. You can go for some of the higher pools if you want. Like this one's sitting at 588. You would need BNB and net. It's the same process, right? Liquidity pair. Very cool. My first dive into just straight up DeFi farming. If you enjoyed, make sure you follow on Instagram and Twitter. By the way, if you're a beginner in this and none of that made sense to you, I have this entire playlist explaining a lot of stuff. All right. Appreciate all of you. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.
Grow.